I've been thinking about what could give us an edge as test automation engineers and QA people in 2025, and what could make us our internal processes better for the next year. As I can see, there is a big lack in our test automation frameworks because they right now I see many companies that are using emulators. We should try to A/B test or make a switch, at least in parallel, to the most critical areas of our test automation, to have them running on real devices on cloud. There are many providers of this, but we need to make the test more user-centric, and I think that will give us a lot of value in our test and also in the bugs that we find during those tests. For example, I do not endorse them in any way, just a cool software that we use, for example, BrowserStack. BrowserStack can offer, for example, 3000 real devices on cloud, different operating systems, and that could be one of the providers that you could use in your test automation to improve actual finding real bugs on different devices. Also, I've wrote here, I see that we could integrate AI in our test case creation by either uploading a Confluence page, but even better, having the large language model familiarize with your Confluence, so having it all stored in. In that way, what happens is that it will we can also prompt engineer to make it that every time a requirement changes, we can see the changes reflected on the test case and on our test management tool. That will make all the maintenance issues that we've been facing with the requirements on the QA area, all those problems will be solved by this application of AI. I also see AI helping us in having the large language model familiarized with our code base. This would make creating test scripts, not using those tools that we may have seen online, where we basically generate a test script based on a test case. Those tools basically create code, but the main problem in large companies is that we need to reuse code to improve reusability. So knowing beforehand the whole code base would help a lot in creating maintainable and reusable code in the POM design, for example, having step definitions, feature files, and methods in developed using also prior written code. So that will be also a great application that would help us a lot in the development phase. Then I see something that and I speak for the whole QA community, we need to really automate emails and reporting. And I think that's taking too much of our time. We should really find ways to make reports automatic as much as possible, both from the QA testing side and also the automation developer side. We should make everything automated and sending clear emails on a day-to-day basis, so that we can try to remove that chunk of time and actually focus on what we do best. Also, having an AI tool that could familiarize with the code base and also familiarize with Confluence's pages, defect management systems, and the test management systems would allow us to create actually defined KPIs that we could have as a dashboard, and then the only work that we will need to do is filter out through the different periods of our project to get all the KPIs already updated, and we will not have to do that work again. I think that will give us an incredible edge in 2025 if we could mix everything that I just said in a simple tool that we could use in our frameworks and in our day-to-day job. So yeah, I think it's our responsibility to improve our internal processes, and that we all should be looking for the next thing that actually help us. So yeah, just wanted to share a bit of my thoughts on the improvement that we should do in 2025, and hope it was great hearing for you. Thank you.